Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolph de Jong of those.
Didn't need a recommendation.
Father always said all...
I'm looking for Corinne Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place then. Corinne is inside.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though.
The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it. Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Way to the next room's blocked. There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what'd happen if I laid a doll in it. Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. I guess I should find an oven.
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? I can tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither.
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless god.
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, you give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great.
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live...
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need...
I don't want to! I don't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good. Nope.
You tell him that?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe.
Yes? Yes?
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream...
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also
And you managed to wake me.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams...
There is, actually. I'm looking for a...
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of...
All right.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter...
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently. Though she
So many crowns I paid! Oh, well. Truth is, we're already dependent on the black one.
I've had enough.
The folk in this city, racial hygiene's as poor as their first. Temple Guard lets even you into the city.
I've worked out quite well. No leading our lasses astray, scum.
My wife won't believe me when I tell her.
Once there was a little frog, ribbity rock, rock, ribbity rock.
Looking to make some coins.
Oh, short. Who kisses your ass today will fight it tomorrow.
You look familiar.
Burghers and Burgesses of the free city of Novigrad. Master Clayton, that would be me, has the honor to announce that betting is now open. Georgius George, known also as Pile Driver, is the name of our tavern's champion. Will anyone dare?
Wives miss me.
No glass. Sweet.
A dream in here.
never witnessed a seance like this before.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have.
What for?
Do as I ask, please.
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri. Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose. She lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
No. Let's continue.
You claim the woman has abilities.
They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to... and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you...
Yeah. She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the... The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrands.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I see.
No.
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone...
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might...
If Ciri couldn't find me...
Who do you mean?
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot. Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that...
At times the dreams can multiply.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri.
The poet. Heard about him.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher.
Toby Grand proper. Still not safe at night.
So rough.
Don't make me sick. I'm so...
Ass piss.
Looks like rain.
I'll never come back, you stinkage! Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth! Get out in the nick of time, as always!
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Now!
Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen.
Oh, not another jobbie. Please. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers stand... You, though, you've withered a bit.
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if it... But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh.
Not at all, but I know she came here in contact.
With a wee...
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. I just barely returned, as you saw. I'm expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bum.
Let's look around.
Prime idea. Aha!
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos...
Give him a chance. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came... He also made a habit of no... here it is.
Zoltan, please. You...
Got any better ideas? Besides, Dandelion's a babbler. They're sure to know something of his doings. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back...
Right you are. If you need anything, I'll be next door. What's he doing here?
I will get you every last copper. Within...
Horsens, no! What you hollering for, stupid wench?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead.
Dispute.
Really?
Mine.
All right.
Covered in blood.
No need to thank me.
Sorry.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know.
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant.
Ouch. What did he do to...
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And? No, 'twas the last straw.
This woman he was with in the harbour.
Claimed she was his niece from Covere. Ha! Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist aura.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion...
No. I mean...
There must be order. Poor man's always got it uphill.
What is it, grey boy? Looking for adventure?
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with you.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for an Imperial General and a Witcher meet.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of... But I shan't question you out of doors.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she...
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us.
Is that something you'd consider?
Well, if Molly will be there...
On our way, then. We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd traveled...
Shall we look at the horse?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by...
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word.
I find them to be far more on... Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say...
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg.
I'd rather resolve what I have to with Molly.
Very well. Shan't insist.
Do you think it becoming to disturb a lady?
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt!
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for...
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister...
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
Sure he does. Saw her myself. Funny, she don't look like...
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. But you could see he cares.
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion...
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some cork...
What? Why do you need a box?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canal. Said there'd be straw...
Thanks, Molly.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing up.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks.
Geralt, there.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go. And here we are.
Likewise. See ya.
This morning, my better came back from the market with news.
There's a
Some
laundry
mysterious
department.
murders happening in some house.
They'll wash your clothing for you.
Has got the imagination of a drunk troubadour. She never lied.
Why'd you give your food to that beggar? Because he was hungry. He wouldn't be hungry.
Everyone in Novigrad wants others to listen to them. They need a fantastic
with
tale
silver
for the
studs.
easiest way.
I'll have it for you next week.
Well, I believe
I was here last.
Think I don't know you as the holy terror you are?
My mummy says hello.
Looking to make some coin too, hey?
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come up.
Odd though he is, girls can't seem to look away.
Ah!
It's like a racehorse.
This one's got a fever. Gonna be a butcher when I grow up.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you...
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. He perused the
Maybe... No.
mould. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had...
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. But he never came back to see me. So I thought...
Thanks for your help.
Heard he's a vigilante. Unkilled bastards. And whore sons who hurt.
Oh, bread, please, folk.
Blimey, hey, not like that. Enjoy it out.
Another drift of it from Temeria.
Armed ruffians in town. Scandalous.
Help! Save me! I'm dying!
What shall I whip up for supper?
And whosoever contributes
Trace the pansy all the way to the garden.
his sins
Did you
shall
catch
be
him?
forgiven.
No, no.
Only
Driving in
unwavering
slippery
faith
in the
power
power
of this
flesh.
flame.
Scrambled out the hole in the back room.
Remember,
Sounds like it might have been an acrobat.
Maybe so. Both misses are following.
Ow! Why are you so strange? I'm a witcher!
Let us save our beloved
Oh,
Novigrad.
that really got my
Our
down.
free city.
Interesting.
Fancy men like me, whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa. Who are you? Why are you here? And...
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballad?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I'll let no one in the front.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir.
I hope you realise what you've gotten yourself into.
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. You'll learn the act. Follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, wood to start with.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Drat it! Stop flaunting and fight! Oh, damn it!
Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes. In the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Come on, come closer.
Stop flaunting. Fight!
Why bother with 2 swords when you can barely handle one?
Come on!
Stop flaunting and fight! Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Sorry, gotta say no. Schedule's
As you wish. What are you 2 lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden?
Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children.
Take it Dandelion did too.
On occasion, yes. But then, Rose, if you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, I was left to repel the aging bard's advance. Rosa, he'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth 2 sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. My dear sister, I would never spurn with passion.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Kalonek.
Gotta ask Zoltan about... Been a pleasure.
Exceedingly Well, can I expect...
Sorry, Rosa.
Farewell, then. Oh.
They're brave.
Dum-de-dum-de-dum.
Eternal fire, Father of all. Eon. Greetings.
A bit near pass.
Welcome.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's. Look,
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service?
you, Eliel?
Yes? Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought.
Ah, so it's... Any better?
So you're...
Anyhow.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Don't think I want to know what happened next.
Oh, stop. He wasn't so drunk as not to figure it out. Besides, men don't interest me. I told him that from the start. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button rear fixed.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkin. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling...
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary... If Dandelion and I hadn't... In fact, he
Kalkstein's in Novigrad?
You're too late, but as he perished... Ooh, the going...
Really? What...
Radovid sucks flask.
Thanks for your help.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers...
Another day gone to shit.
How are you keeping, Bobby? Monsieur Zoltan, you... Ah, you're back!
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot, you do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Put his things up for sale.
How could you resist?
Couldn't he? So?
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he'd been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie.
All right. Guess we got...
Priscilla wants for the... mean we... Must you always... this so...
Patrol's report. Caught.
Barbarian.
Like dung that flows to the sewers, so the worst scum flows into Novigrad. Sorceresses then alchemists
here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars are. Rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone, amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta. As lovely as she is talented. And this...
It's Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheeped up.
And I've not seen him since.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven.
A rascal. At least they didn't cross it.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's...
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt...
Relax. I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first.
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to...
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the roastery. Got coffee.
Lay me down with a barrel and a cup.
Been to Vizima. The word is he's more like a pigsty than a cup.
I believe I shall stop coming.
That is the... Even with all on, they still manage to procure fine.